morning. It's Dr. Dina Churchill, innovator in health and wellness, and I thought I would share another dog walk and a sunrise with you. Sit down, please. Today I just want to talk quickly about the 5G technology that's being rolled out. Rogers Intel has told me by the end of the year it would be in all major cities, and I really feel like it's already rolled out here in Nova Scotia. And radiation poisoning can make you very sick. I mean, this is something that we haven't really seen before. The frequency of the 5G technology is from 30 to 300 gigahertz. So the 95 gigahertz is what the military uses as a microwave, as a military systems weapons wave. And they use it for crowd control. They use it for, at those frequencies, 300 to 30 to 300 gigahertz, it can be used for mind control. So these frequencies are pretty scary. I thought I would share some tips with you in how to kind of avoid it and how to keep you and your family safe. So the first thing is try to avoid technology. Go back to cords. If you can have a cord for your internet instead of the Wi-Fi floating through your house. Opt out of the smart meter, because the smart meter has a radiation that comes through it at a pulse frequency, and it can connect. It's going to be connecting to that Wi-Fi technology. So in essence, the smart meter acts as a magnet, really, and your home with your smart technologies is like a microwave for you and your kids. So I've written an article on my blog, healthtruth.blog. If you type in 5G in the search engine, you can see all the research. But either opt out of the smart meter or you can get a smart meter cover. The other thing we do is a Faraday cage, which is like a metal box that goes over your router. And on my EMF testing, that reduces it probably about 60 to 75%, so the Faraday cage. We also unplug our router at night so we don't have that coming through our house. I also have a Q-Wave, which is a unit that was advertised on Truth About Cancer with Ty and Charlene, and it creates a torus field in our house and again helps heal and protect us. I wear a Q-ray bracelet as well that helps with the technology, a tourmaline necklace. So there's lots of things that I'm doing because I really feel the radiation. I'm really sensitive to it. So even when the phone is on right now, I can feel like sensitivity in my teeth. When I'm holding it in my hand, I get numbness in my hand. Radiation poisoning can cause headaches, dizziness, agitation, insomnia, and more appropriately right now what you'll see and what might be called coronavirus, right, could be actually radiation poisoning. So in Wuhan, China, when they rolled out the 60 gigahertz technology, that's when people start dropping because it interferes with the oxygen saturation, so the coupling of oxygen and hemoglobin in your lungs. So it can create kind of breathlessness, it can create lung issues, like I said, neurological signs and symptoms, sensitivity in your teeth, sensitivity in your eyes. Those tissues are really, it's really for developing moms, for babies, pregnant moms, really important to try to avoid the technology because that's when the cells are dividing. So what you can do, again, is try to opt out where you can. TELUS, I call TELUS and Rogers, because what they are doing right now is putting cell towers in your neighborhood, and every 500 feet there will be a cell tower. And we know cell towers increase cancer. I mean, the military's been studying this frequency for years and has 26,000 studies of the dangers of radiation. We know that if you hold a cell phone up to your ear, you increase the chance, and the people that have tumors in their ear, auricular tumors and brain tumors are more common with people that are holding a cell phone. The largest growing cancer right now, that's in that article that I wrote on 5G technology, is in kids. And kids with brain cancer, with thyroid cancer, and testicle cancer. Again, when you think about where they're holding their cell phones. So you can get covers for your cell phone. You can get the covers for your router. Try to avoid the technology. Keep your cell phone off. I know this drives everybody bananas, but I turn it on for a live video or to check messages, and then I have to get off of it. So the cell phone, if I measure the frequency with the EMF machine, it goes up so high like a cell tower would, just from your cell phone. And now these new 5G technologies are so high, they can't be measured with those EMF machines that you buy. $300-400. The one I have, I think I paid $300 for. They won't even measure the 5G technology, so you can't even know where you are. So I was looking at an apartment yesterday on Washmill Road, and the frequencies were high within the apartment. And then I got to the window, and it went off the scale. I couldn't read it anymore. I was reading, red, hot, high, beep, 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 beep. Couldn't read the reading, and I was looking. Cell tower, CBC cell tower, just up the street, Washmill Lake Road. So that's in Bayers Lake, next to Scotiabank Centre for those who are local here in Halifax. So this is the kind of environment that we're in now. So if someone tries to convince you that there's a scary boogeyman virus that's going to get you, they're lying, right? Because the PCR test, as I said in yesterday's video, can't really identify a virus. But what's very real is the radiation. And this, I think, is even more scary. I mean, if they're coming at you with a needle, you can decline, gratefully decline. Sorry, no, thanks. I'm going to decline that because I don't know what ingredients is in it or what they'll do to me. But you can't see, and this is what makes it so dangerous. You can't see this hidden weapon that's in the air with the radiation, but you'll be able to feel it. And right now I'm feeling it. I'm more sensitive than I have been. I can have a racing heart when the cell phone's on for too long. I can have a rash on my skin. The numbness and tingling into my hands, like I said, the sensitivity in my teeth. So avoid the technology, go back to cord when you can. Buy protective covers for you, for your home. I think when I get home, I'll post some of the links of the products that I use. And then most importantly is to get out in nature and ground yourself to a natural frequency. The Sherman resonance, 7.83 hertz. And the sun, like I said, helps with balancing your pineal gland, which controls all the body processes. It'll also help you sleep because the radiation will affect that. The vitamin D is really important right now, like I mentioned yesterday, with the light decreasing here in North America. We're not getting the same amount of vitamin D that we normally would, so you need to be outside. You need to supplement extra with vitamin D. So 1,000 international units per 25 pounds of body weight. And the earthing I mentioned is important, the frequency, so being out in nature. Vitamin C is really important. So taking vitamin C to bowel tolerance can take care of most inflammation and chronic illnesses in your body. So vitamin C is important. Iodine. The temperature drops and the particulate matter in the air goes up. So we have naturally, this time of year anyway, kind of a natural viral detox. But this year with the 5G technology, our bodies are going to be particularly stressed. So it's not really a second wave of corona as they'll try to convince you it is. It's because our environment has changed. So I will post the safety things that you can do for 5G technology for you and your home. And I'll also talk about, you can look at an article called The Next Wave, healthtruth.blog, or the one is called Second Wave, or there's another article called 5G for those references. And just give you some tools that you can kind of support your immune system in this changing environment. But most importantly is to turn off the technologies, to get away from the city, to get outside, and to ground yourself. Really helps sort of reset you from a very foundational level. So thank you everyone for watching. Hi Diane, good morning. Good morning, and thank you for being the light too. The sun is the light, right? We just have to kind of align ourselves to that, and that's where we find our power. So go out there, have a wonderful day today. Keep speaking truth, stand in your power, reach for the stars, envision and achieve your personal best, and most of all, enjoy the journey. This is Dr. Dina Churchill signing out.